Good morning guys, and welcome to your 5 minutes of morning mobility for your shoulders and neck. For this video you're going to need a fresh cup of tea, coffee, whatever floats your boat, and a stick of some sort. I'm using this brush that I used to brush the AstroTurf just now. You can use an umbrella, a golf club, a rolling pin, a beating stick for the kids, whatever floats your boat. The first drill we're going to do is going to be a scapular or shoulder blade rotation or circle. I will do it facing away to make it easier. There's two variations. The easiest one is to have the stick behind your back, and we're going to take our shoulder through its full range of motion, so a big circle, just taking the shoulder blades round and through. We're going to do 3 one way, and then we're going to do 3 the other. If that's quite easy for you, you can hold the stick out in front of you, keeping the wrist, elbows and shoulders in line. So with the stick out in front of you now, I want you to punch away and round your shoulder blades on your rib cage. I then want you to hold on to that whilst you come up and shrug to your ears. Whilst you shrug, then I want you to bring your shoulder blades together and back and down, down and round. That's rep number 1. I want you to go through 3 reps in one direction, nice and slow and controlled. Each rep should take you about 5 to 6 seconds as you do complete the full circle. This is rep number 3. And then we're going to reverse it the other way. So we're going to go back into retraction, retraction into elevation, so shrugging up. With that shrug up, punch away and down. That's 1, 2 more. You may notice at this point that your elbows or your hands start to raise up, or they may start to come down as you come through the motion, or your elbows bend. The first time you're doing this, this will be quite tricky. So just work with what you've got and aim to improve it each time. Last one. Well done. Now we're going to do some Cuban rotations into press. So with the stick, you're going to bring the elbows back to 90 degrees so the elbow is in line with your shoulder. You're then going to bring the stick over the back of your head by rotating your shoulders into external rotation. You're going to hold on to that position whilst you press up as high as you can, and then bring the stick back down behind your head as much as you can. Try and get to your neck, bring it back up, just so as you rotate back to the starting position, you just miss your head, and repeat. I'm going to do this 5 times. So number 2, reach up, think down. Note that if you feel like your rib cage is sticking out and your ribs are flaring, you keep the bum squeezed nice and tight and the pelvis tucked under. And just go through the reps. Number 3. Number 4. And finally, number 5. Very good. Now I just want you to put the stick on the floor. Switch knees if you need to, or you can kneel on both knees for this drill. I want you to bring your hands behind your head, making a fist. I'm going to bring one knee back up for the sake of the video. I then want you to start by bringing the elbows back as much as you can, lifting up and reaching high, driving the arms back as you rotate, palms facing behind you as much as you can, down, bend the elbows, knuckles into the small of your back, reaching up as high as you can. Relax the elbows. This is called a shoulder swimmer. Drive the elbows back, lift the knuckles off straight, rotate the arms back up so your palms should be facing up towards the ceiling, or sky should I say, and then bend the elbows into the back of the head. So number 1, we'll do 3 of these, nice, slow and controlled. So number 2, round, rotate, extend back as much as you can, elbows into the small of the back, and relax. Drive the elbows together, knuckles off, rotate, reach, back of the head. Last one. Elbows back, knuckles off, reach up high, rotate, roll, small of the back, and relax. elbows together, hands off. Keep extending back as you rotate. Reach up high, small head. Last one. Keep the bum tucked under the whole time. Same thing applies here. Don't let the lower back arch and the ribs stick out. If you feel loads of pressure in the lower back, you really need to try and tuck that pelvis under and thrust forward. Very good. We're now going to go into some reach and rows. You're going to have both your arms out in front of you. You're going to imagine you're pulling a bow with one arm as much as you can. You should feel your rib cage open up towards the side that you're pulling and opening up. And then I want you to repeat the opposite. So pull the left arm back, right arm forward, and reach, and repeat. Fantastic for just getting the rib cage and shoulder blades gliding and moving. I'm just going to repeat 6 reps. There and back is 1. That's 3. Note when you're doing this drill that my hips are staying pointed forward. What I don't want to see is that your hips and your knee is swinging either side, because then you're just cheating and moving the pelvis instead of getting that rib cage and shoulder blade moving. It's quite windy here today. Very blustery. Good. Last one. And for this one, I just want you to switch legs and repeat with the other leg forward, because you will feel a bit of a stretch on that trail leg, so the back leg at the front of the hips if you're thrusting forward effectively. It's 4, 5, last one, 6. And to finish off, we're just going to do some side flexion reaches. So either on both knees, in standing with your feet nice and wide, or maintain the lunge position, hands behind the head. I'm going to do this on a standing. Drive the elbows back as much as you can. We're going to side flex to one side. You should feel like you're driving right elbow towards the floor and your left elbow up towards the ceiling. And then I want you to reach high, deep breath, pause, and back. Just going to finish with 4 of these. Deep breath, reach, and back. 1, reach, 2, 3, and 4. So that is one round, and that should take roughly 5 to 6 minutes. If you have more time, then just stack that routine. So simply do the same 4 to 5 drills 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, however much time you've got. You can take one of them out if you need to make it a bit shorter, or one doesn't agree with you, or you can equally just do 1 or 2 of them, whatever suits your bodily needs and requirements. I hope that helps, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.